Liverpool could be given a sniff at signing a top Real Madrid star this summer after it was claimed that two of their stars had expressed their concerns that the arrival of Kylian Mbappe and Brazilian talent Endrick will see at least one big name shipped out. Carlo Ancelotti's side won their 15th Champions League crown earlier this month when overcoming Borussia Dortmund at Wembley, in a result that cements their reputation as the undisputed kings of European football, having also won La Liga at something of a canter. Finishing a distant 10 points clear of second-best Barcelona, fears are growing that the long domination by Real Madrid of the game's top prizes is set to continue for a good few years yet. Indeed, despite having 2024's two top Ballon d'Or contenders, in Jude Bellingham and Vinicius Jr. in their ranks, together with a vast array of other attacking options at their disposal, including one of standout performers of Euro 2024 so far in Arda Güler, Los Blancos have already swelled their ranks with two more formidable signings. Indeed, after a lengthy chase, Real will formally confirm the signing of the man currently seen as the world's best player in Mbappe on July 1st, after the World Cup winner agreed a move to the Bernabeu as a free agent at the end of his contract with PSG. Having scored an impressive 256 goals in 308 games for PSG over a 7-year spell, it is frightening to think just how prolific he might become at the Bernabeu given the incredible talent who will play in and around him. It doesn't stop there either, for Real, with their embarrassment of riches swelled even further by another confirmed July arrival in the form of outstanding Brazilian teenager Endrick. The 17-year-old, who turns 18 on July 21st, has been on the Real radar for quite some time, but it was announced in December that the move will officially go through in the summer when the Palmeiras talent turns 18. Drawing comparisons with Brazil icons Pelé, Ronaldo and Romario, Endrick already had 82 senior appearances under his belt, while has scored 3 times in 4 appearances for his country this season, including a winner against England in a Wembley friendly. Arriving at the Bernabeu with high hopes, there is a school of thought that claims Real's preferred attack next season will see Mbappe playing centrally and flanked by fellow new boy Endrick on one side and Vini Jr. on the other. Liverpool have been dealt a blow in the transfer hunt for Benfica star João Neves. The Reds continue to be linked with a number of potential new signings this summer as the transfer window officially opens. Arne Slot is the new head coach at Anfield and he is already assessing his squad ahead of the Premier League campaign. Liverpool have been linked with centre-backs in recent days, with Lille's Lenny Yoro a target this summer. It has also been reported that the Reds could strengthen their midfield ahead of the new campaign, with Neves an apparent target. Reports from Correo da Manhã claimed earlier this week that Liverpool are ready to step up their interest in signing Neves. Now a fresh article has emerged which claims the Reds are facing new competition for the Benfica midfielder's signature. According to Ebola, Paris Saint-Germain have joined the race to sign Neves. According to the report, the Ligue 1 club have recently held talks about the proposed move, but have yet to make a formal offer. It has been reported that Benfica are under the impression that PSG will make a formal offer to sign Neves soon. However, it remains to be seen if the offer will match Benfica's asking price. Neves' contract with the Portuguese club is said to include a €120 million release clause. According to the report, Benfica have already rejected 2 offers of around €60 million for Neves. Manchester United have also been mentioned as being interested in Neves, with reports suggesting the Old Trafford outfit are one of the clubs to have a bid rejected for the midfielder. It remains to be seen where Neves will play his football next season, as the midfielder is under contract with Benfica until 2028. João Neves has been on their radar for some time. They believe the 19-year-old could be perfect for the club after months of scouting him and gathering information from his teammate Diogo Jota. The Reds made him their top target in the summer, and feel he could be a big boost for Slot's side, although the Merseyside club have identified him as their top target and intend to make an offer in the coming days. Signing him will not be easy for them. Benfica are not ready to negotiate his departure for anything less than his release clause, which is a whopping €120 million. Liverpool could be given the chance to strengthen their squad with 2 Real Madrid stars this summer following reports of a civil war at the Santiago Bernabeu following the arrival of Kylian Mbappe. According to Brazilian news channel UOL, via Team Talk, the Real Madrid camp are worried about playing time next season as Mbappe and Endrick prepare to join the star-studded squad in the Spanish capital. The former Paris Saint-Germain forward will be a superstar in Madrid next season on a free transfer, while young Brazilian Endrick has already shone on the international stage before arriving in Spain. As a result, many of Real's forwards are concerned about how much playing time they will get next season, including Liverpool-bound striker Rodrigo. In recent months, the Reds have been touted for an extraordinary move to win the Champions League, although they are likely to have to pay close to £100 million for his signature. The signing of the Brazilian star looks unlikely, but according to UOL, Real are ready to let go of one of their strikers this summer. However, the most likely is the young Turkish woman Arda Güler, who could get a loan from the Bernabeu for the season away. Liverpool could be interested in adding the 19-year-old attacking midfielder to their squad next season, according to reports. Güler's debut campaign for Real was hampered by injuries, but the youngster made a positive impression towards the end of the season, especially in the last few weeks in La Liga. The teenager is an incredibly sharp talent despite his inexperience on the big stage, although he did produce a shock performance in Turkey's 3-1 win over Georgia in their Euro 2024 opener. Probably, the rumours linking Liverpool with Güler or Rodrigo are unlikely to have any substance. The latter would be particularly exceptional due to his obvious qualities on the wing, 17 goals in all competitions last season, but the deal would prove incredibly expensive and complicated. However, Liverpool are believed to want to sign a new winger in the coming months, especially if Luis Diaz leaves the club this summer. Liverpool might be one of the highest generating football clubs in the world, but, unlike some of their rivals, they have a finite transfer budget. They won't put themselves in financial difficulties purely to win the transfer window. They won't overstretch or blow up their wage budget. Simply put, if the deal doesn't make financial sense, they'll do the big boy thing and walk away from it, though not every fan is best pleased with this approach. With all this in mind, a £20 million move for a backup goalkeeper would seem like nothing more than paper talk, wouldn't it? Yet there might be something in those links to Michel Di Gregorio. The Monza shot stopper had an outrageous 2023-24 campaign in Serie A and is now being tipped for a move to Juventus to succeed the departing Wojciech Szczęsny. Bizarrely, he missed out on a place in the Italy squad for Euro 2024. Luciano Spalletti named a strong squad and the reigning champions could well retain their title, but the exclusion of Di Gregorio was an eyebrow-raising decision. His exploits between the sticks helped the Biancorossi to a respectable 12th-placed finish last term. The 26-year-old prevented over 10 goals last term and saved 80% of the shots he faced. For context, during Alisson's final season with Roma, the Brazilian shot-stopper prevented 7.4 goals and had a save success rate of 81%. In fact, his best performance between the sticks in terms of goals prevented arrived during the 2023-23 campaign when he finished with a plus 10.1, while his highest save percentage, 77.1%, was during this debut season at Anfield. The numbers Di Gregorio put up last season are Alisson-esque, to say the least. Albeit, the sample size isn't the largest. The point is, you are getting a very good shot stopper for a reasonable price and the club could easily treble his salary and he would still be one of the lowest earners at Liverpool. Goalkeepers improve with age too, so Di Gregorio could well scale new heights. Especially if he's training week in and week out with Alisson and Tafel. There is a world in which he eventually challenges the ex-Roma man for a place in Arne Slot's starting 11. He's also 5 years Alisson's junior, so even if he can't displace him, and there'd be no shame in that, he could be well positioned to replace him.